Work smarter, not harder. Can you believe this 77-acre field was full of stalks of corn and only 3 people in the right equipment was able to harvest this entire field within 10 hours? I wouldn't believe it either, but I got the opportunity to join my neighbor Gary and Bruce on their harvest. From the day that they asked me, I was very excited. In fact, my wife said that she seen me skipping to the combine. That's yet to be seen. I'm not for certain. My journey began with the ride along with Bruce. As our conversation began, he explained his processes and his efficiency and how his planter communicated with the combine, so he was able to track things such as planting depth, yield, moisture content, and the equipment was so intelligent that it would actually notify him of any potential problems. It got me thinking about my processes, the lack of efficiencies that I have, and how can I improve those. Do you guys have any efficiencies or any opportunities of growth that you're looking at and how you plan to improve them? Drop some comments below. Wouldn't it be cool if someone created a planter on a market garden scale that allowed us to be able to track some of those important elements such as the planting depth, yield, and harvest? That way it makes it a lot easier, so we know what we planted, how long we planted it, and if there was any potential issues, it caught those for us. As my ride along ended with Bruce, I had a couple questions I wanted to ask him, such as how long had he been farming and any advice that he would give to a first generation farmer, and this is what he had to say. So your 30 years of wisdom, what advice could you give a person that wanted to get into farming?
Have a family member that's willing to support you.
You said have a family member that willing to support you?
Yeah.
I will say that is good advice.
If you don't have a family member to help start you out, you're in a heck of a pickle.
I would say that's good advice. As I switch from ride along with Bruce to ride along with his father, Gary, there's something unique I learned about the two of them. So how long you been farming, Gary?
More than 60 years.
More than 60 years, but you're only 50 years old.
Yeah, that would be a wish. I think I rented my first farm when I was 14.
14.
But so did Bruce.
They both started their very own farms at the age of 14. That really resonated with me because, as we have mentioned several times on our channel, we're trying to create what we call a legacy farm, something that we can pass down to our son and hopefully be passed down from generation to generation. Now, Gary's primary job was riding in what I call the wagon tractor. The wagon track responsibility was to pull up alongside the combine, which Bruce was driving, and as Bruce's reservoir in the combine would fill, he would then dump that end product into the wagon tractor, and the wagon tractor will fill up the trucks. So how do you know when it's time for you to dump it?
He has some lights that come on, some beacon lights that come on. It's a little warning before he's full, and then the second time they come on, and he has a message in the cab that says his tank's full.
Okay.
See, now see the light?
Oh, that orange light there? Yeah. That's blinking? You probably can't see it on the camera.
A beacon, yeah, there's one on the front. And then you won't be able to tell the difference, but the second warning will be, it's full. And the first warning you can go by the way, so the second one you better.
Is that why he's moving over?
Yep, that way we can pull alongside and get done. We'll have to stop this time.
Yeah, because you only can take 2.
Well, I can pull those little more than 2.
So what's the little wheels in the back of his?
What is that?
The little wheels spinning in the back?
Oh, that spreads the residue out even.
Oh, okay.
Otherwise, it would be just 2 rows.
Did you see your neighbor wants to get donkeys?
But now,
You see Jamie wants to get donkeys?
yeah. Oh, 10,000 subscribers, right?
Yeah. I had to say something high. I should have said 1 million because she's really working hard at it. I'm not even fibbing.
The lady, she nerves her donkeys.
As my journey ended with Gary, I again asked him the very same question I asked Bruce. Any advice that he would give to a first-generation farmer, and this is what he had to say. So, what would you, if you can tell your 14-year-old self something now today, what would you tell him
Well,
when it comes to farming?
have big pockets.
Big pockets? Yeah, that's
The
true.
investment is a lot.
So somebody want to start farming today, what would be the first step they need to do?
I'm a rich daddy.
Rich daddy?
It's very, very hard if somebody didn't have family to share equipment with to start. I don't know if it would be possible.
Financially wise?
Yeah. My first tractor cost $2,400.
Yeah. That couldn't get you in the door.
That's a price for one tire.
It's no secret that the financial barrier to farming is getting expensive. Farmland is finite and access to farmland is getting difficult. But when you have amazing farmers such as Bruce and Gary willing to take someone such as myself under the wings to give us a glimpse of what farming entails, well, you gotta see there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Alright guys, so that's gonna be a video. Had an awesome time with Gary and Bruce. I really enjoyed that. Which makes me wish I can do it every day, all day, but I gotta get back in there to work. As always, please make sure you hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed yet, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Also hit that bell notification so you can be notified when we drop our videos, which is every Monday and Thursday, and we like to sprinkle a couple shorts in there throughout the week for you. Tell a million friends or two, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.